Okay, today we're going to make a quick script that uses perplexity to get the latest political information. So, first thing we're going to do, we need music. Let's search. Let's show you on my desktop. As a Linux user, this is my desktop. Okay. No, we want playlists. Perfect. Include a Flask Control-I create requirements for a Flask app. It includes chatgpt API. Accept all, save all, whatever. Don't need this, don't need this, and don't need this. Let's create an environment. And install the requirements. Great. So, let's close the composer window. That's Control-I in cursor. And let's make a new main.py. Control-I. Okay, create my main Flask app Python code that shows a basic HTML web page with 2 columns spanning the entire width of the screen, the browser screen. Same left and right. We want to cancel this because we didn't include the empty main file that we created, so we wouldn't know where to create it. Now we click Edit and Submit. And I use Claude 3.5 as my backend. Where is my music? There we go. Let's go, Claude. Go faster. All right. Now, I'll show you what I'm going to do. Instead of the template, embedded file. So it can generate new files if you ask it the right way. Now we wait. Okay, accept all. And now this is the terminal. Control tilde. You can press Control K and say run script. I'm going to cancel this. Control L. Does this run on localhost? Port 5000. Okay. Okay, left and right. There we go. Now what I want to do. All right. Okay, so what we're going to do is go back to the composer and say, make a new file for basic API requests in which a GET request is run upon the page load of the Flask app, which asks ChatGPT to come up with a question. Where did this go? Oh, sorry, it went over my face. Current political, let's say news of the day. My keyword shoulder's not working. Let's accept all this. Accept all. All right, let's make a new chat actually. So let's include main. This will save. And save all. So let's do a new chat. API request, main, and request. I don't even need it. Okay. Load the API key from a new YAML. It stores it. I need to know how long I've been. 6 minutes. Okay. Accept all. And what I'm going to do is API key. I'm going to move this file out of here so you guys can't see my keys. Give me 1 second. Code. All right, this is the file. And I have to just go to default project. All right, I have my API key. And let's see. Python 3 of main. YAML, so I need to include the YAML file. This. Okay, now we run it. Okay. And let's pause it here and make a run and debug script. Create a launch, Python debugger, Python file, active file, that's fine. And let's go back here and pause it there. Address already in use. Let's cancel this. Cancel this. Right, close all these, and then we can run the debugger again. And then we go to a new page, and it gets a political question. Asking ChatGPT. Did that not work? I'm going to have to do this again, aren't I? So it says read the README here. You know what we're going to do? We're going to say fix the API request function use the latest instructions. And it will search for this and edit this to be proper. It's create client.chat. All right, whatever. Let's just accept all. There we go. Now we get a question. All right, great. Now what we want to do is stop this. Let's go. Perplexity API. Let's see. Use the perplexity perplexity instead of chatgpt to just ask what's today's political news. Okay, accept all, save all. Let's close this. Now I need to generate a perplexity API key. I'll pause this for a second. All right, let's restart this. Invalid model. This is not a valid model. That's fine, trust it. API reference. Support models. 3.1. Let's just restart this. There we go. News for the day. Let's stop this. Control I. I have all my sources. Great. Let's add the index, the HTML file. Okay. Show the perplexity answer in both the left and right panels on the front. Okay, so now we got today's political news left and right. Okay, what we want to do is now for each of the panels, left and right, ask chatgpt to generate 5 questions that we can later pass into perplexity about today's news. The questions on the left should reflect questions the liberals would ask, and the right would be questions that conservatives would ask. And we're going to just layer by layer. So in the front end, list both the perplexity news of the day and the 5 questions generated for each side. Keep the code modular and let's see what it does. Let's go, Claude. My backend's Claude 3.5 Sonnet. Okay, generate questions is its own function now. That's good. GPT 3.5 Turbo. We're gonna have to upgrade that model, but let's just get this all working first. And accept all, save all, and refresh all. And let's refresh this. So you see the logs here. Fetch today's political news, generating questions. Look at this so far. That's not 5. But it's fine. Actually, 5 questions are being shown in 3 bullet points, but each bullet we need to break out each of the 5 questions into a string, a list of length 5. Let's see how this does. Refresh all. And refresh this. Okay. Questions are still grouped up and not properly formatted in the output from ChatGPT. See this example. We need to use, we need to use prompt engineering techniques when asking ChatGPT to generate questions such that it actually spits out 5 questions we can capture. Be smarter. Accept all, save all, refresh all. And let's see what happens. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wonderful. let's say, great, that, sorry, my keyboard shorted something. Now, pass each question through perplexity and display both the question and the answer in the prompt. Let's just see what happens. It's important to get each piece working 100% before you continue on with the code. Let's wait for it all to finish. See, look, process questions with answers. Accept all, save all, refresh all. Okay. Generating questions. This is taking a while, so what we're going to do is do this asynchronously next. So it's doing this all in serially. We're going to do this parallel next. 22 minutes to get here. Oh, look at this. Look at this question and answer from each side. Okay. So now this takes a while and is done serially. Instead, we want to asynchronously ask each of the 10 questions while in the front end showing a loading icon or text while each of the 10 responses are being generated. It should have a smooth user experience for the browser user using async tech. You are free to generate new files as needed, such as JavaScript files, or just keep the files in place. Okay, done. Accept all, save all, refresh all. Let's see how this looks. Is this going? Fresh. No module name Flask cores. Okay, requirements. Control K, Flask cores. Done. Save. Let's exit this. Hit install requirements. And let's run this again. Name Flask. Oh, I'm not running this file. I want to run main. Okay. AIO. See, this is stupid. I should have just had this done before, but it's fine. And run this. Right. Okay, loading news. Install Flash the asyncs. And what we're going to do is we're going to copy this error, stop this, say Control A, Control K, and just paste the error in and let it fix it. There we go. Save this, close this, hit install, and then let's run main. Close this, and go back here, refresh. Okay. Generating things. Loading answer. Look at this. What impact could Elon Musk support for Trump have in the future progressive policies? Right. Okay, so get perplexity answer is not defined. Let's copy this or click. No, there's a button to click. Add to composer. Fix this error. Accept all. Save all. Restart all. Let's go here. Look at this. Now, okay, a little bit more and we'll be done. Try to keep this under a half hour. So, great. Everything is working. Now, I'm going to add the JavaScript file. How do I add this? Plus, what's it called? This file is called static app.js. Okay, so we want to add app.js. And then API requests index. Okay, so now we want to take all the final answers from the left and right perspective and concatenate them all, run them through chat, and give a final summary of today's news and its answers for both the left and right perspective in the front end. You do not need to show intermediary steps, but instead just give me the final summary in the front end when it's ready. Be smart about how you approach this. Alright, let's see. Okay, accept all, save all, restart all. And then we got the final summary. Loading answers. Loading answers. Action error. Let's try this again. Too many requests. Rate limit exceeded. Come on, Perplexity. All right, I'm going to pause this video until Perplexity lets me use this again. All right, let's try this again after a few minutes. Perplexity. If you want people to develop with your API, why would you rate limit? This is all rate limited. What's the point of having an API if you're going to rate limit everyone to get answers? This is very frustrating, Perplexity. All right, it's been like 10 minutes. Let's try this again. You kidding me? Let's try the final summary. Where is the final summary code? We can go to outline, lapse all. Connection error. Am I being like limited as a bot? What's wrong with what I'm doing? Sometimes it works, but sometimes I get connection errors. I'm gonna pause this. All right, well, let's at least see. This is really bad. This is very biased. I don't like how it just keeps saying unable to give an answer at this time. Let's try this again. So many errors. So many errors. It like half works some of the time. We keep saying this. Let's undo this here. It really does not like answering the questions. I keep saying this. It does not like answering political questions. I feel like I need like a local LLM to do this. All I wanted it to do was summarize all this text. I just copy and paste all this into Gemini. None of these LLMs would summarize the political news of the day. Okay. So much information here that I can't summarize because it refuses. Well, I guess I'll end this video because this was about how to code all this stuff. The problem with using these online APIs is that it will just randomly refuse to answer questions. Like, you can pretty much let's run this again, see what it does and doesn't answer. It's not rate limits, it's them choosing not to answer the question. So many times they don't want to answer some questions. Unable to generate, unable to answer. Let's try again. You know, this would be a really cool app if it actually just was unbiased and just answered the questions about what we're asking. Unable to answer, unable to answer, unable to answer. It answers some of them. Once it wants to answer. Yeah. Well, I'm going to stop this video because, again, it was about how to code this, not whether these online APIs will actually answer the questions. But to summarize, what we did was we asked Perplexity to give today's political news. Then we came up with 5 liberal perspective questions. And hey, we finally got a final summary. Although this didn't have any answers in it. Well, I'm going to call this a success. Benefit of using a local LM like, let's say, Llama 3.1 is you don't have to worry if it sufficiently answered the question. Regardless, this is a way to get today's political news from Perplexity. Come up with 5 conservative leaning questions and 5 liberal leaning questions from ChatGPT based on the answer of today's news, which is here. And then answer the questions each with Perplexity and then generate a summary. So overall, hopefully you got a sense of how you can use stuff like Cursor to generate your own sort of apps for ideas you may have. You can use these live APIs a lot. A lot of them just won't touch answering actual questions, but regardless, it's a pretty useful tool to generate automatic summaries of real-time events if they will answer the questions, and hopefully this was useful for you to learn how I write code with Cursor.